Hey everyone, it's Dan or A-Drive, the creator of Elestrals, bringing you guys an epic update video. First of all, I just want to thank you guys for your continued support of Elestrals. It's been a wild last few months. We launched our store, we launched our app to everybody, we finally finished up Kickstarter, and we've got a lot of things coming in the future, but I've got to talk about some things today that are going on that you guys need to be in the know about. I also want to emphasize my appreciation for your support on Shattered Stars. I really believe in the concept, and I think you guys do too, and you guys have turned up. We do still have Shattered Stars available, and if you've been on the fence about it, this video might just change your mind because we're giving a really big perk for Shattered Stars members, so stay tuned. And in going along with the fact that I try to be as transparent as possible as I build Elestrals with you guys and the community, we launched a full-blown AMA where I answered your questions on Shattered Stars for over 30 minutes, and I gave you my unfiltered answers on everything regarding shipping and fulfillment and promos and what we can do to expand on Shattered Stars. So again, if you're someone who's subscribed to it or have been on the fence, definitely check out the full AMA because I answer a ton of questions, and I'm sure you'll be happy to hear about all the things we're working on. So this week is the week that retail stores and online stores alike go crazy over Black Friday and all of these crazy discounted deals. And up to this point, we've obviously launched our Kickstarter stuff on our store, but I think it's time for us to do a little discount for you guys as well. And when I say a little discount, I'm talking about a massive discount. As of the time this video goes up, we are going to be offering a 50% off coupon to every single Shattered Stars member. If you use your email to purchase on our website, you can use the code on the screen, BFSS50, and you'll be able to get 50% off everything on our store, excluding our merch. That means you can grab starter decks, playmats, card sleeves, plushies, whatever we have left, you can get it at 50% off if you're a Shattered Stars subscriber. You might be like, hey Drive, why are you selling off the rest of your Kickstarter stuff at 50% off? Well, just being totally honest, we're about to move fulfillment centers, and I thought this was a really good opportunity for us to kind of move the rest of our inventory. There's not much left, and to give you guys an opportunity to get involved in the game at a lower price, chase down some stellars, grab some sweet stuff, and tell your friends about it so they can get involved as well. So again, the way this is throwing down is right now, the store is updated. If you use the coupon code BFSS50, you'll get 50% off your purchase of anything on our store except for our merch, and that's gonna be active as long as you're an active Shattered Stars subscriber. If you did not get involved in Shattered Stars, you can get involved in Shattered Stars, finish that checkout, and then do another cart with the coupon code, and you should be good to go. It should still work for you. There's never been a better reason to get involved in Shattered Stars. I've been very open about it. We're working on making it even better for the future, and now you get 50% off our entire store until our stock is gone. Again, I do want to emphasize that our quantities are incredibly limited, and this is pretty much it. Once we sell out of these things, we're not going to be printing them again. We are moving towards first edition and Frostfall. Now, if you're someone who was not interested in Shattered Stars for whatever reason, or just wasn't your cup of tea, we are going to be launching a 25% off store-wide sale with whatever inventory is left. So if somehow we get to that point where there's still things left over on Black Friday, 11/24, we're going to be discounting the rest of the store 25%. Again, we're excluding merch on this. I would imagine things are going to go pretty quickly. This is the first sale we're really doing, so I hope you guys are excited about it. I wouldn't expect these kind of big discounts in the future. This is a really unique circumstance for us, but I hope you guys are excited nonetheless. Again, we're moving to a new fulfillment center. I'm really optimistic that those changes are going to be super positive for us as we continue to grow our business and we have our next waves of product coming in. So again, we're working on kind of building a sustainable model for the future and getting you guys better prices in doing so. So again, don't miss out on this sale. Quantities are really limited. I mean, this is just whatever's left. We're pretty much down to the last few of each thing. I do want to mention though, please be patient on fulfillment. It may take an extra few days or even a week for our company to fulfill these orders. We're anticipating a lot of orders to come in at the same time. They also fulfill for other companies and other campaigns, and it's going to be a holiday here in the United States. So they're probably going to be away for a couple of the days. So just don't be surprised if it takes a little longer for your shipment to go out. Now we're going to jump into some other stuff that I wanted to mention and talk about in the world of Elestrals. The first one is we're doing a stellar contest on Twitter. You guys can vote for one of these 4 Elestrals, and we're going to have you, the community, design their next stellar palette. That's going to be included in our set 3 release later next year. We also just hosted our most recent webcam tournament, and Distant Coder of the Elestriad actually came out with the victory, and they created a new channel for Elestrals called the Elestronauts, and they posted a full deck profile there explaining why they decided to bring Earth and a Earth Beatdown deck, and ultimately what made them choose the decisions they made to construct this deck. I thought it was a really fun video, and it's really exciting to see even more content creators getting involved in the world of Elestrals. This is really just the beginning. We're also working hard to provide more information and data about these tournaments, so you'll see us posting more graphics about which decks were used, what the most common cards were, and we're gonna try to share some of this information as we get it, so that way we can help you make better decisions about the decks you build and the cards that you want to chase after. Our next event is gonna be on December 16th, and we'll have more information soon in the Discord server. This will be a digital app tournament, and it's gonna feature some new cards that you may have never seen before. So we're gonna be really shaking things up in the month of December, so get excited for that. I also wanna mention, I've heard a lot of feedback about the best of 1 versus best of 3 format, and I wanted to address that very clearly and concisely in this video. Up until this point, we've been pretty clear about the fact that we are learning this process of hosting these online tournaments. We wanted to start small and build up and learn and take in feedback and improve and all that stuff. So we started with best of 1, and then we ultimately expanded to a best of 1 and then a top cut best of 3. We've been adding more people involved. We've been getting more, judges and helpers involved. We've been trying to find the best website to host all this stuff on, and it's progressively gotten better every single event. But at the end of the day, we're hosting free tournaments for you guys to enter as we continue to learn and grow the scene. I understand that there's a big desire for these tournaments to be best of 3 the entire way through, and there was some misunderstandings about why it is not at this point. It's simply a matter of scale and resources. We just do not have enough people behind the scenes working to facilitate a full best of 3 tournament that would span potentially 12 hours over the course of a day. For those who don't know, our judge team is currently 2 people, and we're working really hard on creating new training manuals to be able to onboard new judges to solve this problem. But for the time being, we're basically kind of, dealing with the schedules of myself, the judge, the tournament organizer, and a few other people, but we have a relatively small team still. So there are some conflicts that come up, and honestly, I don't know if people really want to dedicate 12 hours of a day to playing a best of 3 tournament right now. The goal is to get there. We do want to get to the point where we have best of 3 tournaments, and that's the standard. But for now, I feel really good about best of 1 moving into a best of 3 top cut. So hopefully this is really clear and answers anyone's questions. It's not that we're ignoring it or that we're trying to avoid it or whatever. The goal has always been to get there. That is most certainly the goal. The game was designed to be played in best of 3s. That's why we added side decks over a year ago, right? But we just need to build to get there, and I don't want to rush to get there and then have you guys have a poor experience as a result. And I mentioned our next tournament on December 16th featuring some new cards that you may not have seen before, and that's because on December 1st, we're going to be adding new cards to the Elestrals digital app. These cards will be part of our Frostfall Set 2 release, and they're going to be playable immediately for all casters in the app. This is going to be immediately added to the metagame, and it's going to shake things up as we go into our next digital tournaments. I don't want to give you too many details, but let's just say you're going to be very excited for these new cards to hit the Elestrals app. And if you haven't downloaded the free-to-play Elestrals digital app, what are you waiting for? We'll have guides in the description below. You can join our Discord server at discord.gg/Elestrals and play for free today. I play a ton of games. We have a ton of people playing on it, and this tournament's going to be really fun. So make sure you guys sign up when we have that available in Discord. For those who haven't been following, we've been hosting our own tournament called the Elestriad over the last 5 weeks. We're currently in week 5. There's 7 weeks of clashes, and then we're moving to the playoffs. We've got a ton of awesome content creators like Disencoder, MBT, Shady Penguin, and many, many more throwing down to be the best caster and represent their pantheon the best. So definitely check out those Elestriad clashes. It's really insightful for you to learn strategies, to learn how to deck build a little bit better, to get a better understanding of the game, and just see some awesome gameplay. And we also have our Elestriad website, which is keeping track of all sorts of data, like how many nexuses are done, how many attacks and defends happen, whose Elestrals are doing the best, and so on and so forth, including the standings. So check out Elestriad.com if you haven't done so yet. And if you have done so, do it again, because we keep updating the website with more cool stuff. The last thing I want to mention is last week we put out a rules update that changes the way Nexus works in terms of spirits, onboard, misenchanted, underenchanted Elestrals, and how the Nexus mechanic works revolving those. I made an unlisted video on the channel. We made a post about it detailing this. If you want to check that out, I'll have it in the description below. This really only pertains to kind of more high-level competitive Elestrals, but it's something to know. Basically, long story short of it, if you have a Kinleo with 1 spirit on it, and you have a Hephaestus on the field, and you Nexus from Kinleo to Hephaestus, so Kinleo has no spirits on it, it would no longer get its when you do effect. It would need to be properly enchanted to be able to have that effect take place. So there's a few unique circumstances where some of these Elestral cards would Nexus off of themselves onto another card to be able to activate another effect, and they would previously have their when you do effects. We've simply changed that to be more consistent with the rest of the rules in the game. And that's everything you need to know about Elestrals. 50% off for Shattered Star subscribers. It doesn't get much better than that. That's like legit crazy. You guys can pick up starter decks for half price, playmats for half price. I mean, like I said, we've got a whole slew of new stuff coming next year, so we got to make room for it. And most importantly, we've got a new fulfillment center that we're moving into, and it's just a lot easier than moving everything there and having to set it all up again. I figured this is a good opportunity for you guys to tell your friends, get involved at Shattered Stars, you know, pick up some extra decks if you want to play with friends or try your chance at a Stellar, grab that extra playmat you were thinking about, all that good stuff. This is, again, just the beginning of what we're building, and I appreciate all y'all. It's going to be a wild ride. 2024 is the year of Elestrals. We're just getting started. Go check it out, shopelestrals.com. Again, you can use code BFSS50, but you have to be a Shattered Stars subscriber to actually use the coupon code. It's going to look for the same email address to be able to work. If you're not a Shattered Stars subscriber, you can become one, and then you could use the coupon code. But remember, both of those things are limited, right? Like, the quantity that we have left is limited, and the amount of Shattered Stars subscriptions that we can sell is also limited. So, like, don't get, you know, overwhelmed or anything, but I just want to be real. That's where we're at. So we'll see how it goes, but things may go pretty quick. And that's it. That's all I got for today. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate everyone supporting the dream, what we're building here. You guys see it. I see it. We're working hard. We've got a great team. We've got the best community in the world. This is just the beginning. I can't emphasize that enough. I'm so excited for the future of Elestrals, and you should be too. You should be proud of yourself for getting in at this stage. You're here early, so get excited about it. Now's a chance to tell your friends. Pick up a couple starter decks for them. Give them to them for Christmas. This is a perfect time. Go grab 5 starter decks and gift them out to 4 other friends or whatever so they can play with you for the holidays. It's going to be awesome. I really appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys soon for the next update and the Elestriad and everything else we got going on.